Hi guys, welcome to the Generational Gooner. This is a preview to the Arsenal Crystal Palace game at the Emirates tonight. And it's a bit of a different one because it's a bit of a family affair, this one. My brother-in-law supports Crystal Palace, so it's a bit of a family derby. And we actually stole his eldest daughter from supporting Palace, and she started supporting the Arsenal, because it was the first game she went to see. My nephews are all Gooners as well, my sister's sons, and so we took his eldest daughter to her first game, 2003-2004 season against Leicester. Can you guess what it is yet? It was 2-1, and it was when Arsenal become Premier League champions and went the whole season invincible. That was a bit of a tongue twister again, but it was a good game to go and watch. She couldn't believe it. The atmosphere outside the Highbury, and she even had an inflatable Premier League trophy. It was all a party atmosphere. And at the end of the game, fireworks went off. We lifted the Premier League trophy, and she thought, every game's like this. I'm supporting the Arsenal. Great game to take her to. And she supported the Arsenal ever since. We did explain every game isn't like this, but she enjoyed it, and like I said, she carried on supporting the Arsenal. Right, let's get into the match review for this preview. Right, both teams have got big semi-finals coming up. Crystal Palace have got semi-final of the FA Cup, which is massive for them. I was even talking to my brother-in-law, and they live in America now, New York, but he said this is massive, and he's even thinking about getting a plane back. Certainly for if they get to the final, he definitely will. But as he said, I hope you don't play your strongest team, because we will rest loads, in his opinion, for the semi-final on Saturday. We have another 3 days in between the Palace game that come on Saturday, so we've got 6 days of rest after this game tonight, and where we have a big semi-final Tuesday against PSG in the semi-finals of the Champions League. So he said, don't play a too strong squad, because we got a history of battering them. Hasn't always been like that. We used to struggle a few seasons ago at Selhurst Park, maybe 4 seasons ago. But Arsenal and Crystal Palace is like deep in our hearts as a family, and it's a bragging rights, and we've had, like I said, bragging rights recently. But I think the way it's going to go is what I want the team to be is Raya in goal. He'll keep his place. Neto was just a stop keep, like a stop to fill out the squad, and Raya will start in goal. The team I want is White at right back. I think Saliba and Kivior, because we haven't got anyone really to cover for other than Ben White if you put Timber in. But I want Ben White right back, Raya in goal, Saliba, Kivior, keep that partnership going from strength to strength. At left back, I want Kieran Tierney to play, like I said in my last video, toss of a coin between Kirantini and Sinchenko, because Miles Lewis-Skelly I want somewhere else, and you might have guessed where, but that would be my back four and back five, including Raya. And also I want number 6, I want Rice to be rested and wrapped up in cotton wool like I finished my last video saying, and I want Miles Lewis-Skelly to play in the 6, and in the 8 I'd like Partey, but they can swap from 6 to 8, Miles Lewis-Skelly and Thomas Partey. And then Odegaard, I think he'd be alright to play in the 10. So I want my midfield 3 to be Miles Lewis-Skelly, Thomas Partey and Odegaard. Up top on the right, I would like Ethan Nwaneri to start. I think he deserves a start. We still have a strong bench, but want Ethan Nwaneri to play. And I'd like Raheem Sterling given a game, and so we can rest Martinelli. And then I'd go with Trossard up front. So the players like Rice, Timber, Marino, Saka, Martinelli get a big rest before our big Champions League game against PSG at the Emirates on Tuesday. But that's what I want. But I think the team is going to be what Mikel Arteta would like. I think he would go for what he would play against PSG. I wouldn't, because I don't want to risk the players, but especially Declan Rice and Saka. But I think he'll play Raya in goal, and Timber at right back, Saliba, Kivior, his 2 centre backs, and I think he will play Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back, and then Rice. It wouldn't surprise me if he plays Rice at the 6, Marino as the 8, Odegaard on the other side as the 10, and up on the top on the forward line on the right hand side, I think he'd play Saka, even though he said he's fit and he got really badly hurt, but he seems to be alright in Mikel Arteta's press conference. But if he isn't, I'd wrap him up in cotton wool like I would with Rice, and if we could, Saliba. But I think he's going to go with the team that will play against PSG, Martinelli on the left and Trossard up top. I don't think he should pick that team, but he's the manager, and I think it'd be stupid to pick a team like that. I'd rather have players on the bench like Rice and Saka in particular, and Martinelli, and they can always come on if we get a few goals up, which I think we will do, and then players can have minutes for the PSG game. We've got 6 days in between, 6 good training sessions, and I really want to go into that game without any injuries. My predicted score will be, I think we're going to win 4-0. I think Palace are going to play a really weak team. Could be wrong, but I don't think they want to risk a big semi-final in the FA Cup. It's big for them, and the Palace fans and supporters, all of Palace, would like to see them lose. They're safe in the league. They're in mid-table, and they're not going to get into Europe, and they're not going to go down. So I think they'd like a weakened team so they can get their best in the semi-final and hopefully reach the final. And but you never know. But I think we're going to come up against a weakened team. So that's my prediction. That's my scoreline. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll catch you later. Up the Arsenal, up the Arsenal. Ooh to B, ooh to B,